Come with us on a journey into the unknown, the unexplained, and the unbelievable. We will test your senses and challenge your beliefs. A world where science and religion clash. Or do they? You will meet real people and hear real stories, but you will not believe. You will witness strange sights and hear strange sounds, but you will not believe. This is the New England Ghost Project. Welcome to the nightmare.
Ooh, that's strong coffee. That'll put hair on my chest. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Ghost Chronicles Morning Edition. That's what it is. I am Ron Kolick, your host, the gatekeeper around with the unknown, the unexplained, the unbelievable, la-di-da-di-da-di-da. And with me, the man who knows it all, the man who keeps it going, Mr. Lou Blasi, the professor.
All right, so is it strong because it's
strong?
It's been around for a long time, or is it strong because they made it strong?
Probably could have used a little cream or more cream or whatever. That's no big deal.
Got to change the camera.
I can handle it. Yeah. So, do you have hair, chest hair?
Chest hair?
Yeah.
A little.
That's what I get.
Why?
Do you like it?
Do I like it?
Yeah.
Almost completely indifferent about it.
Huh, okay, just curious. What about back hair?
That's the most thought I've ever given.
What about back hair?
I'm guessing I have some. I don't really know.
Yeah. Any thought on that?
No, totally indifferent.
I don't like back hair.
I am what I am, Ron.
Oh, I know. We all are what we are, you know.
So do you have to deal with it because you don't like it? In other words, do you shave your back?
When Jan does my hair, she'll shave my back, yeah.
The back, the whole back, or like the back of your neck?
I don't have that much. Okay. I just don't want any.
Okay.
Same with my chest. I don't want hair on my chest.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. It's not that I'm a bodybuilder or anything. You know, I don't oil myself.
I would be fine without it, but I wouldn't put the effort in to remove it.
It's not like
Plus, listen,
not like I put in a lot of effort.
I wear a beard. How much do you think I like shaving? I'm not going to go.
I hate shaving.
It's the whole reason I have a beard.
Luckily, I don't. My beard doesn't grow that fast.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I can go. If I can get away with it, I'll shave once a week for church.
Really?
Yeah. Wait a minute. A church or Saturday night.
Yeah.
Depending which comes first.
Well, usually Saturday night, but
well, yeah.
So you can go a week without shaving?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, I'll be like, you'll see it. It'll be like a stubble.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so. I mean, I don't know. Whatever.
You're at the point in your life where you could just grow the beard, couldn't you? Just for the fun of it?
Oh, Jen don't want it. Jen don't want it. Yeah, no. It's like my hair. You know, I would cut most of what's left up there off, but she wants it, so she cuts it so she can do whatever she wants with it. I just allow her carte blanche.
I've wanted to do.
I am her clay. She can mold me.
Gotcha. I hear you.
Yeah.
I've wanted over the years to do a goatee or variations with the beard, but no.
I've had
people
mustaches.
Generally frown upon that.
Had mustaches.
Yeah, when in the 70s?
I had a big porn mustache in the 70s.
In the 70s, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I gotta find a picture of that. I've been looking for that.
Very few guys can pull off a mustache these days.
Yeah.
Just a mustache.
Yeah, well, it depends. Some of them are cool, some of them are not. But whatever.
Do the little twirly one?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so, Tim. What was the reference? What was the reference to that?
What?
I don't think so, Tim.
Oh, that was Tool Time.
There you go.
Love that show.
I did too. I've got all their shirts.
Right now, I'm resisting hair coloring. I'm supposed to be coloring my hair.
Oh, screw that.
Yeah.
That's like wicked. I mean, you can take care of yourself.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, whatever. But I don't know.
I mean, not like dyeing it completely brown or something, but just
why
darkening
you
it a
look
little
decent
bit.
with it. I mean, you got to respect for who you are. You know, I mean, it's like, what are you trying to do? I mean, you're trying to. I don't know.
You know, my Jan wants it, so
well, there you go.
Resistance.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not.
I have no problem.
I have no problem doing it.
No problem with that, Lou.
I'm not looking for it.
Yep. No problem with that, Lou. If Jan wants it, Jan gets it. Is that Lulu wants, Lulu gets. Yeah. Anyway. So, anyways, this is dedicated to the one I love.
Yeah.
And this is a show for Lou.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Many of you know that, or maybe you don't know. Lou has a sports show on Sirius Radio, right?
Yeah, I do.
What was it? What is it? And where is it? And
it's the Fantastics Inside of Baseball show.
What's it called?
the Fantastics Insider Baseball Show.
Oh, Fantastics. I like that. I see that's a little...
it's the company I work for, so it's their name. Yeah. And
Well,
the website is
that works.
insiderbaseball.com, yes.
Insiderbaseball.com. Yeah. So did you pick the Red Sox?
No, I did not.
Thank God.
And chances are they're going to end up exactly where I finished them.
Oh, good. That would be cool.
Pick them finishing.
Yeah.
The way things are going right at the moment.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yep.
So check out Lou's show on Sirius Radio. And is it? I don't know anything about Sirius Radio. Is it on like a special time, or is it like on demand, or I don't know how it works?
No, it's live. It's live radio, and it's Saturdays and Sundays 10 to 1 Eastern.
10 to 1. Whoa, 3 hours.
Yep.
You have a co-host?
Yep.
Oh, that's good.
Rotation of co-hosts.
Okay.
I'm there every week, but we've got some other writers from the site that come on.
Oh, cool. Wow. So there you go.
We got quite a crew. We got there's me, there's the co-host, there's
So you do have a co-host.
producer, and the co-host among that rotation.
Yeah.
The producer, the associate producer. So there's at least 4 of us.
So it's bigger than our show, huh?
Hopefully. I don't really know. They don't tell us the numbers, but
No, I mean production wise.
oh yeah. Bigger than this show, yes.
Well, there's 3 of you. You, yourself, and I.
Yep. It's true.
Or whatever it is.
No, there's me, the producer, me, the engineer, and me, the
Co-host.
help.
Co-host.
Co-host.
I got co-host.
Okay.
Yeah, I co-host you.
Okay.
I co-hosted you.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, Ian and Steve and other people I've had on the show, they always try to steal the name host. I said, no, you're a co-host.
Co-host.
You're a co-host. No, I'm host. Sorry.
Yep.
I was here before you. But anyway. All right. So sports. Now, I've got this great book, and I just absolutely
By the
love
way,
it.
XM87, which is the channel, Sirius XM Fantasy Sports Radio,
Yeah.
people snicker at it, but right now during the football season, it's a top 5 Sirius channel.
Is it really?
Yes, it is. Well, NFL fantasy is king. Everybody loves NFL fantasy.
Did you ever dig into
During
that?
the football season, Sirius Fantasy Sports Radio is a top 5 channel.
Did you ever dip into fantasy football?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
I used to play for a while, and then I got bored with it. So, yeah, I had an account with FanDuel and had that for years. And,
Oh, are you talking DFS or fantasy? Daily fantasy sports?
oh,
or
daily.
fantasy?
Daily. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do daily. But now because New Hampshire legalized sports betting, I'm doing much more sports betting.
All right.
Hit a
All right.
14 parlay yesterday, actually.
Oh, sweet.
And
I miss racing. I used to do well at it, too.
horse racing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss it really a lot.
My Jan's into it.
I miss. We should go sometime. Is there any tracks left?
Not locally.
Yeah. It sucks. Yeah. I heard they're supposed to make Suffolk down somewhere. They're redoing that track.
You should, if you enjoy it, you should take Jan out to Saratoga, New York.
I know. Screw that. I don't want to go to my bucket list is the Kentucky Derby.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
I want to wear. I want you to wear the stupid hat and everything. So
Yep, Saratoga. Well, Saratoga's got a couple races with the hats and
yeah, I
everything
know.
too.
I know.
It's a beautiful town, and the track.
I've been up that way.
There's 2 tracks in town. The older track was 50 years old the day Fenway Park opened,
Wow.
and it's still up and running. It's beautiful.
I
Beautiful old
miss
building.
Rockingham so much. I really do.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, okay. So horse racing, we did that.
Yep.
So I wanted to look in this is a lot of these you'll know. Okay. So
Yep.
do you want me to read the whole thing, or you just want to jump in on them?
I'm not sure what we're doing, but
Well, these I've got 10 spookiest sports curses.
oh, okay, great.
So I mean that you like I said,
I bet I know one of them.
and it's the first one.
I bet I know 2 of them actually.
All right.
The Cubs one and the Red Sox one.
It's the Red Sox one's the first one.
Mhm.
Curse of the Bambino.
Yep.
Okay. Should I read it or not? That's the
Yeah, sure.
question. And perhaps the most famous sports curses of all. I kind of agree with that.
Most famous, yes.
That's most famous, yeah. The Boston Red Sox decision to sell Babe Ruth to the Yankees in 1920 brought down the 83-year-old championship. Wait a minute.
83-year-old championship drought started there.
To New York team. It brought down. Wait a minute. It brought the for 83 years. Yeah,
Mhm.
okay. So into New York.
Yeah.
Before the trade, the Red Sox won 5 World Series. The Yankees won none.
Mm-hmm.
From the trade in 1920 to 2003. Wow, he's around that long. Oh, no. What the hell? The Yankees have won how many?
From 1920 to 2003, I'm going to say at that point they were at 25.
26.
26, yeah.
That's better than I would have done.
Yep.
And the Red Sox have won
since
up to 2003.
0.
Yep. Since then, they've done much better. Anyways, the Curse's reputation was enhanced by the Red Sox repeatedly coming close to winning to the title and then falling short.
Yep.
The team that made 4 World Series appearances, the 1946, 67, my lovely, beloved 67 team, 75 and 86.
Yep.
Each went the full 7 games.
All brutal.
Yeah, they were. And in 1986, Red Sox were 1 out away. Oh, let me see.
They were 1 strike away.
Yeah, I remember. Let's see. 86. That wouldn't have anything to do with Buckner.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
You know where you were, don't you?
Yeah.
I know where I was. It's one of those moments in your life you can remember.
I followed Red Sox back then. When they were losing every week.
But that's one of those moments where you can remember exactly what you were doing at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Bill Buckner. God, what a curse that was. The rest of his life. Anyways, so I guess let's see. In 1986, the Red Sox were 1 out away from winning the series in 6 games when the tie-in run scored on a wild pitch following Mookie Wilson's ground ball through the legs of Bill Buckner.
Yep. To
put the Yankees ahead. In Game 7, the Red Sox took an early lead 3-0, only to blow it and lose 8-5.
Yeah, that's right.
But the curse of the Bambino ended in 2004. So this is after that, when the Red Sox finally beat the Yankees in the American League Championship game, despite losing the first 2. That was an interesting series.
It was a great series.
Yeah, after they lost the 3 games. Then they swept the St. Louis Cardinals, and I remember them very well because they cursed the Sox back then too.
Yeah,
Red Sox and won another series in 2007 with the sweep of the Colorado
Rockies. Yeah,
I know. All right. So you know all about that. Like I said, I think that is probably the most famous.
It's the most famous.
Yeah,
it's complete another bunk, but it's.
Oh dear. Wait a minute. Why do you call it complete and not a bunk?
Because
isn't it based on statistics?
They didn't lose based on a curse. They lost based on
losing. Well. I mean, statistically, it's proven that it is a curse.
How do you prove a curse statistically?
Because ever since they traded him, they didn't win. The Yankees won.
Yeah, but what happened in 2004?
They broke the curse.
Okay.
Whatever that means.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, I did a book signing once at the Garden in the Sports Museum.
The Garden.
At the Garden in the Sports Museum. It was an event down there, and we had a person.
Is that the old Garden or New Garden?
The New Garden.
Oh, okay.
The middle ring. One of the middle rings is a Sports Museum now.
Yeah,
and it's great. But a guy who appeared with us had the 2 checks that Harry Frazee received from the Yankees for Babe Ruth.
Really?
Endorsed by Rupert and endorsed by Frazee, signed by Rupert, the 2 checks. And it's just holding those in the hand. It was the most incredible thing. It was just like,
isn't that cool?
That type of history where these were the 2 checks. It wasn't like a story. It was like, God, I'm holding the check in my hand.
That's why. That's why when Schilling get all that crap about the war memorabilia.
Oh, that's just
it's like
idiotic.
It's like, wow, I don't know. It's history. You're holding history.
You're in whether
whatever it's good or bad history or whatever. I mean, it's still history.
You're in the World War II. You have memorabilia. You're going to have Nazi memorabilia. That's just the way. That doesn't mean you're a Nazi.
Did you ever see?
Stupid. Just stupid.
Did you ever see Father Ted?
Father Dead?
Ted.
Oh, Father Ted. No.
You have got to watch that series. I am serious. I got Leslie to watch it, and she laughed out loud through the whole freaking thing. It's funny. They have an episode with Nazi memorabilia there. So you got to, there are some great episodes. It really is.
I told you about the story in Hyannis, right?
No.
I was down in Hyannis in an antique store.
Yeah.
And in one of the cases, they had this china.
Oh, yes, you did.
That was white, this beautiful white china with gold leaf, and it was gold rimmed, and in the middle of each of the plates was a SWAT sticker.
What did they want for it?
Oh, I forget.
Was it big bucks?
Yeah, I would imagine it was a good. By the way, it was quality china. It wasn't.
I'm sure it was.
You know, but just think about. I mean, you don't have to endorse the Nazis. I'm just thinking about where was this? Who ate off these plates?
Exactly. It's like getting china from the Titanic, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
obviously, this was high-end Nazi celebrations, but I mean, just the history of it. You know, think about where this place has been. Like, think who ate off these plates. Think of the circumstances around it.
All right, curse number 9. Now, tell me if you know these. All right.
Okay.
The curse of Billy Penn.
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Ooh. Okay. Philadelphia had long had a policy of not allowing buildings higher than the statue of the founder, William Penn, in the city.
Really?
Which stands on top of City Hall, by the way.
Oh, okay. All right. So he wasn't on ground
level. He wasn't
level.
On ground level.
Yeah.
That's what I was reading. It's like, huh?
Yep.
It's like, it's a tall statue. You know, but the Colossus of Rhodes there.
Bunch of ranches in Philadelphia.
So anyways, they had this ordinance that you couldn't have a building taller than William Penn, which sat on top of City Hall.
Yep.
This ended in 1987 with the completion of One Liberty Place, which is nearly 400 feet taller than City Hall. Penn apparently responded to the demotion by causing Philly sports teams agony.
Oh, God. Really?
Penn apparently responded. Over the next 20 years, the Flyers lost the Stanley Cups twice, 87 and 97. The Phillies, the World Series in 93. The 76ers, the NBA Finals in 2001. The Eagles, the Super Bowl in 2004. In 2007.
To the Patriots, by the way.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. 2004?
Jacksonville.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what a hellhole. You want to talk about a city that's a hellhole.
Yeah.
Jacksonville's a hellhole.
In 2007, when the Comcast Center became Philadelphia's tallest building, workers tried to break the curse by attaching a figurine of William Penn to the final beam. It worked. The Phillies won the World Series next year. See, that's all you got to do.
All right.
You got to break the curse, Lou.
There you go.
Yeah. So what do you think?
I like it. I didn't like it till the end that they actually put it up on the tallest beam.
Statistics, see.
You know, what's the little custom with iron workers where they put a pine tree up there, and there's something with the tallest beam on buildings that they do.
It's like when you want to sell a house, you take St. Joseph and you bury him face down on the land.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that one.
Yeah.
Oh no, so I hadn't heard of that, Chris. So that's interesting.
Good.
Yep.
How about the curse of the Colonel?
No.
Kentucky Fried Chicken? I don't know.
Yeah, that could be a curse at times.
When the Hanshin Tigers won the 1985 Japanese Championship Series, celebrating fans in Osaka grabbed the statue of Colonel Sanders. I'll be damned. I must be psychic and I don't even know it. From a Kentucky Fried Chicken and threw it off the bridge into the canal. We thought we were bad.
Yeah.
Over the next 17 years, the Tigers finished last in their league 10 times, inspiring a rumor that the team will never win another championship until the Colonel statue is recovered. The Tigers won the championship league in 2003 and 2005, only to lose the Japan series both times. So they still didn't win. Before too much blame was given to the Colonel, it should be noted that the Tigers had previously gone 21 years in the league without a championship from 64 to 85, without knowing any curse affecting them. The statue was discovered on March 10, 2009 by a construction crew building a new boardwalk. They didn't say what they do with it.
Yeah, how did they? It was in the river.
I know. Well, you know, they must fill stuff in, you know.
Oh, maybe.
Wait a minute. A boardwalk would be like Atlantic Place and all that, you know, goes out in the water.
Oh, a boardwalk that crosses a piece of water. Okay,
that's what I'm thinking. I'm just guessing.
Building a foundation or something.
You know, I'm reading into this pretty much like you did everything in your love affection.
Yeah.
I'm teasing.
So what happened after they found?
It doesn't say. What the hell is that?
Yeah.
So
I'm not looking up the Japanese league standings.
No, you might.
Japanese history. No.
Colonel, what is his shot in the eye? Colonel Sanders.
What was going on in their mind?
I have no clue. Why don't I like Colonel Sanders? Kentucky Fried Chicken. Okay, number 7.
Mm-hmm.
The Curse of Coogan's Bluff.
That sounds familiar. That must be the Dodgers. The Giants. No, the Giants in
bingo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Giants in what the hell's the name of them? I'm blanking on the ballpark now. Polo Grounds.
Yes. Yeah. Coogan's Bluff.
Yep.
When the Giants left Polo Grounds at Coogan's Bluff in New York City, in New York City for San Francisco so they were in.
They played at the Polo Grounds in New York City, the Giants, and then they moved to.
I did not know that.
They moved to San Francisco.
Okay, so they moved to San Francisco in 1957.
I believe after the Dodgers moved to L.A.
Yeah, betrayed fans reportedly hexed the team, so if they would never win the World Series away from New York, the Giants have. I should put this in front of the microphone. I might help instead of looking around it. Yeah. The Giants have not won the series since 1954, despite earning the National League pennant in 62, 89, and 2002.
Oh, when was this written? Because they've won like 8 of them.
Furthermore, two of those.
8, but...
Well, you got to wait to the end of this. Remember last time we learned about it being broken. Remember?
Yep.
Furthermore, in 2 of those series, they played. Games in San Francisco were delayed by nature's wrath. In 62, they were held up 3 days of extreme rain. In Game 3 in the 89 series was postponed because of a massive earthquake.
Because of the earthquake,
yeah, Candlestick Park. So it doesn't say anything after that. So evidently they broke the curse.
They broke the curse. Yeah,
I guess
they won. Did they win 3 in alternate years? They won.
Yeah, they were pretty good.
Every other year for like 5 years.
They cheated. What do you want? People always like whatever. It's like the Patriots. The Patriots are cheaters. They win. They cheated.
How did we avoid a Patriots curse? Was there a Patriots curse? I don't remember one.
How is it not? I mean, why would they be? I mean, they're just good.
No, I mean, in the past they weren't good. I mean,
back in the day with Jim Nance and who was it? Jim Nance and
Gino Cappelletti.
Cappelletti and the guy
all the way through.
Another Italian too. What the heck was his name? Jim Nance, Cappelletti. There's another Italian player. Oh God, that's years ago.
I mean, God, there was a fan who electrocuted himself on Route 1 after they stole the goalposts.
I think that was God's wrath.
The curse was the Patriots' curse was the Sullivan family. That's what that was a problem. The son was was it Billy? Billy was the father. There was a son. What the hell was his name? He lost money on touring Michael Jackson on the Thriller tour. He was the promoter for the Thriller tour and lost money.
How can you lose money?
I have no idea.
Michael Jackson?
I have no idea.
On the Thriller? I mean, that's probably his best album.
Yeah, it was the height of.
It's like his super best album.
It's the height of Michael Jackson. It's like it's a license to print money.
How can you lose? Well, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Sullivans were not great business people.
All right. Here's one for hockey. The Curse of Marty McSorley.
Oh, I've heard of it, but I don't know the details.
During Game 2 of the 1992 Stanley Cup, the Los Angeles Kings held a 2-1 lead over the Montreal Canadiens.
The Blue Blanc and Rouge.
Yeah. As the game was winding down, Canadiens coach Jacques Demers became suspicious of the curvature of the stick of Kings defenseman Marty McSorley. Remember they used to measure that?
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah. And asked
of a defenseman, by the way?
Yeah, defenseman.
Come on.
Yeah. Referees determined there was too much curve.
It's one thing if it's Bobby Hull or something, but Marty McSorley?
Yep. So they measured it and they determined there was too much curve, pretty much like my wife. And sent McSorley to the penalty box for 2 minutes for using illegal equipment. The Montreal's capitalized on the one-man advantage, and Canadian Eric Desjardins scored to tie the game during overtime. Desjardins scored again to win the game for the Canadiens and tie the series at 1 game each. Montreal won the next 3 games and the Stanley Cup. Since then, no other Canadian team has won a championship That's a false. 4 teams got to the Stanley Cups, only to lose to its American rivals. The Vancouver Canucks were defeated by the New York Rangers. The Calgary Flames were defeated by the Tampa Bay Lightning, and the Edmonton Oilers fell to the Hurricanes. Remember them? Carolina Hurricanes. Yeah. And the Ottawa Senators lost to the Anaheim Mighty Ducks. God. Granted, none of this was explained why all Canadians would be punished from Montreal, or why the team that didn't cheat is the victim of the curse that no one else said curses were fair.
See, that's Canadian taxation. That has nothing to do with a curse.
One Canadian team did manage to find a loophole in the curse.
Did they?
Yes, the Quebec Nordiques. Moved to Denver in 1995 and becoming the Colorado Avalanche and won the Stanley Cup in 96 and 2001.
Yep.
Yeah. So next one, by the way, you do know.
I do.
In fact, I'll let you tell me what it is.
Okay.
The Madden curse.
Oh, yeah. Of the Madden game, the cover, the curse of the cover. If you put on the cover, your career goes awry.
Yep. In 1997, the covers of Madden NFL football video games featured top players, many of whom suffered injuries or setbacks. For example, Michael Vick's appeared on the cover in 2004 and suffered a leg injury.
Oh,
he was bit by a dog, evidently.
Bit by a dog, yeah. I was going to say things got worse for Michael.
Oh, yeah. Donovan McNabb, chosen for McNadden, was also declared, I don't believe in the curse. He suffered a hernia in the first game of the 2005 series, and despite pain of more than 8 games, he required to opt out for surgery.
Okay, so is the Sports Illustrated cover on that list?
So, I don't know. I haven't got to it.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Because
it's number 1, by the way.
Oh, that's number 1, yeah.
Yeah, so weren't those guys both Philadelphia, by the way?
Yeah, maybe they were the...
maybe it was the pen curse. And
maybe it was the pen curse and not, yeah.
Anyways, in 2006, Sean Alexander, the previous season's MVP. Who the hell is Sean Alexander? MVP was featured on Madden in 2000, sustained a foot injury and missed 6 starts. EA
the running back, wasn't he?
Delaney and Thompson would be on the cover. Superstitious created fans for a website, Save L. McFadden from the Curse. And urged them to
L.
reconsider.
McPherson?
No,
okay.
that would be
better.
LaDainian Thomason.
LT, yeah.
Yeah, LT. Eventually declined the offer. So there you go.
You turned it down?
Yep. He turned it down. But had saved it over the payment for non-concerned about the curse. I don't know what that means. So I don't know.
Wasn't Brady had to be on the cover at some point, right?
I would think so. Who the hell is LaDainian? that guy there. What did I say?
Sean Alexander?
Yeah.
I want to say Seahawks running back, but I'm not sure.
I really don't know him, and I follow football pretty good, especially in that time period. Sean, Shaun, Alexander, like Alexander the Great.
Yeah, Seahawks running back.
Good man.
Yep.
Honestly, I don't
2005 MVP, 3 Pro Bowl appearances, an All-Pro.
Don't even remember him.
36th all-time with 9,453 yards.
Yeah, what can you say?
Mm-hmm.
That was unbelievable. Remember when the Cowboys traded TD? Dorsett?
Oh, yeah, I don't remember specifically.
Yeah, he was the number 1 running back in the entire league, and they traded him away. That's pretty amazing. Anyway, all right. So,
what was the big trade? They made the big trade where they got what was the running back that they traded a bunch of draft picks for?
Traded for
or traded away?
Dorsett.
Was it Dorsett?
Yeah.
No, there's another big trade, wasn't it?
No, Dorsett.
Okay.
Pretty sure. I could be wrong, and you're going to check it anyways.
Yep.
All right. Curse of Bobby Lane.
Nope.
Okay. You look up that, and I'll read. quarterback Bobby Lane of the Detroit Lions. Let's see. Bobby led the Detroit Lions to 3 NFL championships.
It was Herschel Walker. That was the one I was thinking
of.
of.
Okay, that's the one I was thinking of. Yep. That's the one you were thinking of. Not I was thinking Dorsett. Was Dorsett traded? I'm probably get the name screwed up.
Probably. I don't think Dorsett was traded.
Yeah, I probably get the name screwed up, which is expected. In 1952, 53, and 57. So Bobby Lane, this is before me because I don't remember him. Despite this,
I know he existed, but I don't know much about him.
Despite this, the Lions, thinking he was past his prime, that sounds familiar, traded him to Pittsburgh Steelers in 1958. When Lane left, he reportedly declared that Detroit wouldn't win for 50 years. Over the next 50 years, the Lions have had the worst winning percentage of the football team, only to have one single postseason victory in 91. On the 50th anniversary of the trade, the curse went out with a bang when the Detroiters became the first NFL team to go 0-16.
Yep. That's not a curse either. They just suck.
Wow. They won 3 championships prior to that.
Yeah, back when there were like 4 teams in the league.
So are we going to have the curse of Brady?
It's entirely possible.
I don't know. I like our team this year. I do.
Super Bowl like or
I'd love to see
playoff like.
My dream, greatest fantasy dream last year, would have been the Patriots to go to Tampa Bay and beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl.
I would love that.
That would have been my dream.
Yep.
I would give up sex for that.
Okay.
But it is gone.
I would love that. They just beat him in week 4. I'll be very happy.
Yeah, me too. But
they wouldn't even have to break his leg or anything.
Okay. Oh, here's one.
Yes, I'm getting more and more bitter as this goes on. I admit it.
Socceroos witch doctor curse.
Socceroo what? Who?
Witch doctor curse. Socceroos. How do you say that? Socceroos?
Okay.
Socceroos witch doctor curse.
I have no tolerance for soccer, so go through this quickly.
Yeah, wow. I remember when I was a little kid, like grammar school, probably 2nd grade.
Yeah.
There was this girl in front of me. Had pigtails, really cute girl. I had the hots for her.
I'm looking forward to anxiously how this connects.
So I one day in class, I tapped her on the shoulder. She turned around. I started singing "My Friend the Witch Doctor."
Oh God, why?
I have no clue. I was crazy back then as I am now.
Why that song of all the songs you could have started singing?
The witch doctor, he told me what to do. Mm-hmm. My friend the witch doctor, he told me what to say. Say, ooh, ee, ooh, ooh.
How did that work out for
bang,
you?
Well, a bing, bang. She embarrassed and turned around.
Yep.
I enjoyed it. This is the same kid that got taken out in the hall and slapped with a ruler for singing "You Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog" in class. 2nd grade. Damn.
Catholic school, I imagine?
No, public.
Public?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Public school, you could do things to kids back then.
Oh,
yeah. There was corporal punishment.
Okay.
I got locked in a closet one time because I was a bad boy in 1st grade.
They took a 1st grader and they locked him in the closet.
Yeah, so I couldn't see the film. Today was a special. We had a movie. It was like some movie Disney thing. So they locked me in the closet so I couldn't watch it.
So you were in the closet the whole period.
Yeah, but no, just the movie.
Well, how long the movie had to be?
Well, an hour and a half probably.
You were locked in the closet in 1st grade for an hour and a half?
Yeah. Back then,
child abuse.
No, it isn't. You told your mom you got worse at home. You're better off just taking your medicine. I watched the whole thing through the keyhole because they had the old skeleton keyholes. Yeah. I watched the whole freaking movie through there.
That's just bad. It just makes me feel bad.
It doesn't make me feel bad.
Explains a lot, by the way, but
it doesn't make me feel bad.
It's a horrible thing to do to a kid.
Why?
To lock him in a closet for an hour and a half?
It's not like you tortured him. Anything. Yeah.
What did you do, by the way?
Who the hell knows? I was like 1st grade. That was something, I'm sure. I said, I was as well as I am now as I was then. I don't. It doesn't bother me.
I want to go talk to that teacher's family right now and tell them what she did. He did.
Miss Okus. You can talk
Miss Okus.
Tell Miss
I would love to go to
Abraham Lincoln School.
I'd love to go to the kids and her kids and grandkids now and tell her what she did. Tell them what she did.
I have no problem with that, and it happened to me.
Okay.
I really don't. I mean,
No,
it's not
horrible.
like she really tortured me. She didn't smack me.
I don't care if it is 1945. That's horrible.
1909, you mean? It didn't bother me.
Okay.
I am not offended by it. It really isn't. Because, I mean, be honest with you.
You don't have to be. I
am. Learned discipline back then. That's the only way you learn discipline. You had kids that were incorrigible. You took care of them. And they learned. Trust me.
Yeah.
They did. Anyway. So you want to hear about the Socceroos witch doctor, Chris?
That can be accomplished without locking a 6-year-old in the closet.
Probably 5.
Yeah. Exactly.
Probably not 6. You're right. I think you're right. I can never tell age. Fine. It didn't bother me. All right. I have no animosity to Mrs. Okus at all.
I'm glad.
I got what I deserved.
Like I said, it explains a lot. Got what you deserved. What could you possibly do to deserve being locked in a closet?
I was probably a little shit. That's what I was probably.
You're not a malicious person. You weren't malicious to. I mean, it's one thing if
I'm disruptive.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Fair enough.
I kind of like attention, I think.
Fair enough. But you're not malicious.
It's like in high school, I get detention for wearing a Mercure cone colored shirt.
Why?
Because I was disruptive. It was a shirt. Honest to God, it was
because they didn't like the fashion.
It was shirt. It was, Mercurocone, the thing, the tincture of iodine.
Yeah.
It was that. It was like a shiny material. It like almost fluorescent. I wore it at class. Yeah, I got detention.
Lord.
I got detention for wearing a Batman tie to class.
Oh, see, that's not what. Okay.
Oh, that was the worst one. I know. No, that was bad. And when a teacher came in one time to my other class, he walked in. It was my Mr. Mitchell, my English teacher. He came in, and of course, this is when Batman was on the. Remember the what the hell was his name?
Adam West.
Yeah, Adam West. He did porn.
I did not know that. No.
Yeah, he did. Anyways,
there you go. That just made my day right there.
I know
that one little factoid. Just has changed my whole worldview.
This mine is compiles a pile of crap in there. I have no idea where it comes from.
And this is why I have a cleaner, because I'm Googling Adam West porn at some point during the day today.
So did the girl from Jag, Bell.
Christina Bell.
Is it Christina?
Christine Bell.
Yeah, she did well as well.
Okay, see, I just found it's funny you bring her up because I just found out yesterday or the day before, and I didn't read the article. You just get this news feeds that she's a lesbian, which I didn't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn good looking lesbian.
Well,
I'm just saying it's a damn good looking lesbian.
I don't think the two are mutually exclusive. But,
I'm not. I'm not saying it isn't. I just said she's. I mean, it's like
it's funny. It just came up like yesterday, and then you come up with
it's like doing a good looking gay guy. I mean, still can be good looking. A heterosexual guy can say he's good looking.
Yep.
It's not offensive. Nowadays everything's offensive. But So do you want to hear about the soccer?
Yes, but again, it's soccer, so move quickly.
As I move.
I don't have much patience for soccer.
We go down these rabbit holes all the time, don't we? God bless us. According to autobiography of soccer player Johnny Warren, is he going to make Johnny Walker red? I don't know.
Johnny Warren red.
Johnny Warren red. The 1970 World Cup qualifiers, the Australia's Socceroos. Oh, after Buckaroos? No, after Kangaroos.
Nobody cares.
Yeah. Hired a witch doctor to curse their opponents. I may do this for Brady.
See now, as much as I hate soccer, that sounds like a hockey thing. You and I and I are hockey players.
It does.
A hockey team would hire a witch doctor.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yep. So funny, hockey you mentioned. I've got my where is it? Which way? I can never figure this. Oh, there it is. See?
Oh, yeah. American Amateur Hockey Association?
American something or other. Yeah, sure.
What was that, pre-USA hockey?
No, that was I played in that league.
Oh, okay.
Team captain, 1996 to 97. It's my team captain shirt. I've got Chowder Cup shirts. I got all kinds of stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
But you could see a hockey team hiring a witch doctor.
Yeah.
I have no problem with that whatsoever.
Okay. So the witch doctor to curse their opponents.
Sure.
Australia proceeded to beat the Rhodesians 3-1. However, when players were unable to come up with a 1,000-pound fee for the witch doctor, he reversed the curse on the Socceroos. Oh, not so.
It backfired on him.
Not nice to fool Mother Nature. Oh, this is better than I thought it was going to be.
They got what they deserve.
$1,000. Holy moly. Anyways, where was I? And they lost the next match to Israel, partly because 3 of the players fell ill during that match.
Yeah, see, always pay your witch doctor.
Oh, yeah. See?
Always pay your witch doctor.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Witch doctor is like the ultimate protection scheme, isn't it?
It is.
Yep.
Listen to this. Mm-hmm. In 2004, Australian-Canadian and filmmaker Johnny Safran read Warren's book and traveled to Africa to reverse the curse.
Oh, God.
He found that the original witch doctor was dead, but hired a seasoned one, to perform a rite in which he killed a chicken and splattered the blood over Safran. The Socceroos not only qualified for the 2006 finals, but they advanced to the second round and best results they had ever had.
Wow.
How many chickens must die?
Wow. Well, you remember around here all the curse breaking that was attempted around the Red Sox.
Yeah.
Wasn't there one year they had a guy held up on a boom to the Green Monster and was doing some sort of exorcism? I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah, it was probably.
Yeah.
I just thought of a great idea.
Yes.
Kentucky Fried Chicken. They should rent out their chickens. They're going to kill them anyway and make dinner out of them. So they should kill them out for a curse, and then they can, process them for dinner. Or McDonald's. Or Burger King.
Do you want to eat a chicken that's been used in a curse ceremony?
I don't know. Still tastes like chicken. I don't know.
Okay. I want to disclaim myself from that entire concept right there.
All right. So what are we doing time-wise? I've lost track.
We got time. We got about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Maybe a little more if you want.
The Curse of the Billy Goat.
Oh, yeah. That's Chicago.
That's Chicago.
Yeah. That's a good story.
William Sianis, Sianis.
Yeah, it could be.
Owner of the Billy Goat Bar, brought his pet goat to Wrigley Field to watch the game in Game 4 in the 1945 World Series. During the 7th inning, Chicago Cubs owner Philip Wrigley personally had Sinus and his goat ejected because of complaints from other spectators about the smell. I don't know if it was about Sinus or the goat. I'm not sure.
I believe that he had brought this goat quite a bit. It was kind of a tradition.
Yeah. But they don't say whether it was the goat that stunk or Sinus stunk.
Hard to tell back then.
Yeah. A furious Sinus reported to declare, "Them Cubs ain't gonna win no more." And that's good English.
It worked.
The Cubs proceeded to drop the next 3 games and lose the series to the Detroit Tigers, who evidently had broken their curse by then, prompting Sinus to send Wrigley a telegram. Who smells now? I like this guy.
I like it.
The Cubs have not made the World Series since. No, that's not
What
true.
year was that?
I don't know. Several attempts have been made to break the curse, ranging from Sinus's nephew, Billy, bringing a goat onto the field to fans hanging a butchered goat in the statue of Harry Carey in Chicago.
Oh, God.
According to Sam Sinus, William's nephew-in-law, the curse can only be lifted by the club's organization showing genuine fondness of goats and allowing them into Wrigley Field because they truly want to be because they truly want to and not simply be public. Oh, they want to make sure you love goats and bring them in.
Right.
Okay, I was stumbling over all that.
They won. They didn't win again until what, 2016? I
Yeah.
believe.
When does this book come out? I love this book, by the way. There's so many cool things. We're gonna hear a lot from this book. I'm telling you.
I like it just because of what they did with the pages.
Oh, shut up. Who the hell blacks out the page numbers?
I'm telling you, they had to make some page number changes. So they blacked out the existing numbers and put that on.
Cheap bastards.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't find a date on this stupid thing, which it should be right at the cover, right? Right?
Sure.
God. My eyes are starting to fail. I don't know. Oh, 2010.
2010, yeah. So Cubs didn't win until 2016.
2010. All right, so the final one, and we all know this, the Sports Illustrated cover jinx.
Yes.
Yep. According to legend, the athletes appearing on the cover of Sports Illustrated go on to experience bad luck. SI's first cover subject, baseball player Eddie Matthews, was also the first victim of the jinx, suffering a hand injury. 1 week later, it forced him to miss 7 games. Over the next years, the jinx produced the 1987 preview with the Indians. What? Oh, produced losses for the 1987 preview featured the Indians with the declaration, "Believe it." Yeah, I guess so. Cleveland's was the best team in the American. Oh, is the best team. Oh, that was their curse. They said they were the best team. Only to go on to lose 101 games and finish dead last.
Wow.
Injuries to golfer Jim Victoria in the 1964 issue. He spent the next season battling carpal tunnel syndrome. Even the death of Pat O'Connor, pictured in the 58 Indianapolis issue, who was killed in a 15-car pileup in the last lap. Others include Michael Jones, who appeared on the cover, a record 49 times, and made it through life with limbs intact. Oh, he did.
Wait, who?
Michael Jordan. On the other hand, Michael
49 times in the Sports Illustrated.
On the other, well, this is according to this. On the other hand, Michael Jordan, who has appeared on the cover 49 times. Well, it makes sense, though. Really, I mean,
sure,
he was a phenomenal player.
Still pretty stunning.
Yeah, it is. How many years did he play? He must have played quite a few, right?
Offhand, I don't know.
Yeah, okay. So, I mean, it comes out once a week, so 50 times a year.
So, 50. If he played 15 years, and I'm not sure he did. If he played, that's more than 3 covers a year.
Yeah, well, he was quite the character.
Yeah.
Hey. In 2002, let's see, Sports Illustrated did their own analysis of the phenomena. So they did their own statistics for a 2002 issue and concluded that 37% of the cover subjects suffered demonstrable misfortune or decline in performance following their appearance.
70%?
37%.
Oh, 37%.
37%.
Okay.
So only a third.
Yeah.
So there you go. All right. How much time we got left?
I got time. I mean, 4 or 5 minutes, but we can go longer if you want.
We can save this for another time if you want. Whatever. I mean, the next one's pretty cool. All right, we'll go into them quickly.
Okay.
10 bizarre sports.
Okay, fine.
All right. Number 10, canine freestyle.
Freestyle what?
Canine freestyle is an incredibly bizarre sport in which dogs perform freestyle dancing, a mix of obedient tricks and dancing with their owners to the time of music. Okay. There are 2 types of canine freestyle. First, the dog and the owner dance together. The second, the dog must keep at the heel of the owner while the owner dances. I wonder why that didn't make it.
It might have been Catherine Bell's porno. Canine freestyle.
Swamp soccer.
What kind of soccer?
Swamp
soccer.
Swamp soccer.
Oh, that almost makes it interesting.
As the name suggested, swamp soccer is a form of soccer played in bogs or swamps. Ugh. It originated north of England as an endurance event for soldiers. Okay. And since then has been open to everyone. There are currently 260 swamp soccer teams around the world.
Get out.
Why?
So my guess was bar, but it turns out it's military, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, this is stupid. I mean, we all know this anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Truck and tractor pulling.
Truck and tractor pull.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. It's a competition when trucks or tractor are used to pull very heavy sleds along a track. Pulling vehicles produce enormous amount of pollution and noise. And
God forbid.
Yeah. And added to the sport's popularity. It is especially popular in rural areas. There's a surprise. Where there is abundance of trucks and tractors.
Right, exactly.
Okay. Number 7.
You ever seen a tractor pull?
No, nor do I want to. Or monster trucks.
Top Still Fair? Never seen a tractor pull?
No interested. Absolutely not. How about bun climbing?
Bun climbing.
Bun climbing. B-U-N.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Bun climbing is a Hong Kong sport in which people scurry up a tall tower covered with sweet steaming buns. The winner of the so-called bun scramble is a person who is able to gather the most buns on the way up the wall.
Oh my God.
Bun climbing.
No.
No. Wouldn't you want to watch bun climbing?
Surprised it's not on my DraftKings app, but yeah.
There's another one for Bill.
Mm-hmm.
No, for it.
Bun climbing.
For the other one.
Oh, she was a tall woman.
No, the Batman.
Okay.
Mountain unicycle.
What could possibly go wrong?
When I think of unicycles, I think of clowns in the circus, not rugged men like Mr. Brownie, taking some of the most dangerous terrains on Earth. Unicycles are one of the hardest things to ride, right next to pogo sticks. In the sports, people ride them up rocky terrains. Cannot end well. This is just a sport of pure insanity, but has gotten national coverage on major news channels like Fox. It is not grateful. It is not a graceful sport, but at any stretch of the imagination, yes, no. Okay. How about chess boxing?
Chess boxing.
Not C-H-E-S-T.
No.
C-H-E-S-S.
Yeah.
Okay.
You take the pawn, you get the punch together?
I don't know. These two words you never thought would see together. That's true. Chess boxing is a sport for nerds. It involves a 2-minute boxing round and a 4-minute chess championship. There is even a governing body, the World Chess Boxing Association, whose motto is, fighting is done in the ring, but the war is waged on the board. What? Who would even think of that? It's one of me. Where's the second guy on that one?
Yeah, exactly. What's the second guy who signed up? I want to know.
How about pumpkin chunking?
Oh, pumpkin chunking. Yeah.
Pumpkin chunking.
Yep.
Pumpkin chunking is another sport that is the use of heavy machinery.
Catapults.
In the competition, any large mechanical device can be used to toss a pumpkin. It's funny, they misspelled pumpkin in this. Can you believe that? P-U-N-K-I-N? Unless that's how they do it.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. A large mechanical device in tossing the pumpkin as far as possible. People come from all over the world with homemade catapults, slingshots, air cannons to win the glorious title of the greatest pumpkin chunker. So I guess they use it as pumpkin.
Yeah, maybe. Saw that Namesbury once. They had a place in Namesbury. They're doing it with catapults.
Yeah, they went up in New Hampshire too. It was pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They get some distance.
Trey Vashiers too.
Yeah.
Anyways, here's one I would like to know. The next one's the one I want to engage in. Anyway, how about outhouse racing?
No, thank you.
Outhouse racing, as the name implies, is a sport in which someone sits on a toilet in a portable outhouse and gets pushed and dragged around by friends. The inventor of the event calls it the best case of the runs you'll ever have.
All right. I give it to him for marketing.
Outhouse racing.
Yep.
And interesting. Number 2, air sex.
Air sex. Okay.
Who only the Japanese could invent this.
Yeah.
Air sex is a Japanese sport in which...
Oh, right. Like air guitar?
I don't know. In which fully clothed men pretend to have sex with invisible partners.
Yep. like air guitar.
Other
Just
simulated
men?
other simulated sex acts
Who the hell's going to watch this?
are set to time to music and involve exaggerated sexual motions.
You like that, don't you?
Cracks me up. I can just see that. What was it? Oh God!
How has that not showed up at a bar somewhere
I have
locally?
no- The current holder of the world champion air sex title goes only by the mysterious name Cobra.
Cobra.
Oh, God. I can't get by that one.
Yeah.
All right. The last one is we're just we got time. Yeah. Mind ball.
Mind ball.
Mind ball. Mind ball is the most mind-numbing, boring sport ever invented. Two players sit opposite of each other with electronic instruments attached to their heads. Then they use the power of their minds to move a ball around the table. It takes considerable time to see the ball move. Next time you're invited to a mind ball championship, I recommend you stay home and watch Pete try instead.
Watch an air sex championship.
And that's been our sports edition of Ghost Chronicles Morning Edition.
Always a long, strange trip.
You never know where we're going on this show. We want to thank everyone for listening and take care. And Lou, thanks a lot. Good night and God bless.
From ghoulies to ghosties, long-leggedy beasties, and things that go bump in the night. Deliver us, good Lord,